CEO running from Create the Difference. We'll talk a little bit about axis rotation. We're going to use Anthony Simonsen. He's going to throw a normal shot, and a piece of tape is on his axis point to show you his axis rotation. So that's a normal shot for Anthony. And now what I'm going to have him do is I'm going to have him increase his axis rotation, which means that piece of tape will look more at the camera. You're going to see more of that piece of tape. He'll stay in the same part of the lane and execute everything else the same. The only thing is he's going to change his axis rotation. And why this is important is this is one of those tips that professionals use to be able to allow themselves to have an advantage when they need to change the ball reaction or they want to change the shape of their bowling ball. They can actually rotate their bowling ball less or more, and by doing that, it's going to allow the bowling ball to change the shape. So in this case, he's going to increase his axis rotation. By increasing his axis rotation, the ball is actually going to skid further down the lane, which, because his rub rate is so high, will also give him a much more violent back-end reaction. You see that ball got way more round, and there it is. It's more violent. So now what we're going to do is we're going to have him throw another shot, and this time he's going to decrease the axis rotation. So what's going to happen is the ball's going to roll end over end. When you roll your ball end over end, it picks up earlier. It ends up being a lot less lazier down lane. But once again, this is another trick that a pro can use that us amateurs need to practice if we want to really become better players. He'll do everything else the same, stay in the same part of the lane. He'll throw the ball the same, except he's going to severely decrease his axis rotation. You can kind of see that ball was way more rolly, way more end over end, and as a result of that, he had to play a tighter lane to get that ball to strike. So now you've got a little bit more information, a little bit more insight on what axis rotation does and kind of how the pros use it to be able to be their best and be able to bowl their best on a consistent basis. If you have more questions or need more information, make sure you check us out at ctdbowling.com. Ronald Hickman, CEO from Create the Difference. Have a great day.